After that, I start kicking it with Diddy, right? I ran around with Diddy for 2 years, damn near.
Once more after that I began kicking it with Diddy, right? I went around with Diddy for a long time, a damn close. And this Diddy we never went to the studio one time, yet he was like, yo, underscore underscore. With your demo that underscore underscore, you know, terrible kid, yet hello Playboy watch a Playboy, we're going to Miami Playboy alrighty. Then Diddy just can't avoid the spotlight and tales about his down-low way of life are at the front line of discussion rapper. The game has never been known to keep down. He has a ton to say regarding Diddy, and the circumstance game straightforwardly talks about Diddy. Attempting to lure him, the game felt positively, not a chance about uncovering Diddy and different rappers that he had been around. He came firearms blasting, and in full ownership of the receipts game, clarified that he cared very little about tolerating the advances, and spread the word that he isn't gay, not being simply full-out gay, but rather stowing away attempting to imagine like he loves young lady. With regards to scene Diddy brushes, the bits of hearsay and questions encompassing his sexuality have followed him for the majority of his 3 very long-term vocation. A large number of superstars hosts shared their encounters going to Diddy's gatherings, while some have lauded the tomfoolery and savored the fervor of these gatherings. Others have uncovered the request and intriguing nature of the occasions. Rappers and superstars have blamed Diddy for a sketchy way of behaving at these shocking, sumptuous gatherings in any event, guaranteeing that these gatherings are actually a concealment for his wild sex capades that happen from night to the early morning. Actually, it appears like Diddy is being gotten down on no less than a few times consistently many years, with no lay even on jump years. Diddy has forever been credited to have been an instrumental figure in Usher's profession from the get-go. Diddy fouled up in a meeting and uncovered that he used to rest in a bed with a 12-year-old attendant, and that the two would frequently play battle about ode in the mornings. Fascinating. Once Diddy understood the tea that he had unintentionally spilled, he immediately became silenced and was a faltering wreck as he frantically attempted to retreat and tidy up his proclamation. Yet it was past the point of no return. The web is undefeated, and that clasp resides perpetually. That is my sibling here from the very first moment we used to awaken. And I mean damn delay, yet like says I mean some time ago, when he was like 10, and I was somewhat more seasoned. His more seasoned sibling, we used to battle about the over-the-ice pieces. You understand what I'm talking about. Before Stop was designed, rapper display snicker through and chortled while uncovering what happened when he spent time with Diddy. Display guarantees that Diddy took him out to a club where a ton of men were kissing and doing peculiar stuff together. Display states when he understood that he had been taken to a gay, he came up with his reasons and left discussing the club riot. I heard each other's story before about how Puffy he took you to a club previously, and you've seen a ton of men kissing, and you've seen a ton of unusual stuff going on. You realize you've seen a ton of gay stuff. Continuing on the off chance that you wouldn't fret, man, what's the origin story behind that? Where in meetings and public articulations, battling local of spectacular, has communicated his regard for Diddy as a music tycoon and business visionary anyway. In a now popular 2017 meeting on Drink Winners, Diddy chose to show up. Apparently smashed. He happened to more than once call the host Nori Daddy and ask Fab to party with him. As per Marvelous, Diddy was acting entertaining. Man, I'm discussing for your birthday. HUD, is there any good reason why you won't party with me for your birthday, man? Definitely we party for my birthday. Before you came to my party, no, yet we might in all likelihood never truly party. You understand what I'm talking about. Eyes music consistently is your birthday on Drink Champions. God damn it, I'm in the situation arrived at limit. After breathtaking posed his fans a few intriguing inquiries, Fab composed have been compelled into going to a get-together when you truly need to return home or back to the room, yet you would rather not be the go down to the turnip. He had more to pose his Instagram. Devotees another inquiry you, at any point, said he was going to the washroom, and leftist fans pondered his inquiry spectacular, admitted to an amusing experience, with Diddy who had marvelous celebrating into the following morning. I told Diddy I was going to the washroom, and slid once he let it out was 7 a.m. And this N-word was as yet turned 50 penny has been open about his dislike for Diddy, and every one of his jokes, he has absolutely gotten down on Diddy. On Eminem's Shade 45 radio broadcast Puffy is a __, you know how a monstrous __, encircles herself with pretty young ladies. Well, he is the pretty __, with different young ladies around him. 50 penny didn't stop there. He proceeded to blame Diddy for being blissful gay and kissing different men on the lips. Now you realize in Hollywood, the Guardians are the genuine bone gatherers. It has been claimed by various previous superstar protectors that mysterious in Hollywood are worth more than cash power. And even clout protectors see everything Diddy's previous protector quality arrangement. Let the world in on that he saw Diddy go into a lodging with a popular male rapper. And they were in there for a really long time with a sack of sex toys, including handle plugs. Now Jane is notable, preferred, and regarded in the business. He is known to be a trustworthy individual. This is whenever I first was ever in a fascinating bookshop with Puff. So you know I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the racks and stuff like that since they gave him an earthy colored paper pack. When they gave him an earthy colored paper back, he was placing stuff in there, so I said, damn, you realize he got to go place stuff on the counter. And you know, show everyone what he's getting, so as he's going, I'm taking a gander at the spots where he's picking stuff from. Yet there's one section he got a few things from up here on my left side, and afterward he picked like a many of them down. I'm similar to a firm you place them toward the back. Yet when I went by there, and I looked into there, and it said knob attachment, and I like, hello, yo. I was screwing with them, since individuals don't comprehend, you know, Disney and unscripted television star Orlando Earthy Colored, who was known for his unconstrained eruptions and irregular tirades, where he uncovered the business, plumped down with Camp Capone news, and in the calmest of voices said that Diddy gave him the best ushkashmosh, also known as fellatio, and he cherished it. I mean, I got in my obligation modem. So I began licking my lips. Let me see him. I mean, yo, you gave me the US music. I love it, yo. Back to the rapper. The game who endured a broad 2 years, going around with Diddy, says that Diddy attempted to artfulness him into an all-out relationship by taking him shopping and getting him costly presents. The game affirmed that Diddy was burning through his time and that he would frequently ponder, when will they get to truly making music? The game proceeded to say in a meeting, I perceive how you ought to be taking a gander at it, since when I be around too, they'd be looking insane. And you'd think you realize. She went, well, no, I'm getting out whatever you could figure. You may very well see a rapper, right, taking a gander at another rapper. You could believe it resembles like he appearing as though he got an issue right yet. Not you truly see him like a man fan. That is there's a ton of man fans in Hip Bounce Man, the game's organic, more seasoned sibling. Huge face 100, who was his on the right track hand man toward the start of his vocation, truly affirmed that Game and Diddy had, without a doubt, been in a close connection. Now how could his direct family siblings express this in Hip Jump? When it's hamburger, it's meat. Diddy never truly marked the game to his awful kid records. So following 2 years of gatherings, hooping and hollering and shopping trips, Game at last left Diddy and returned to home base to California, where he endorsed with Dr. Dre and Eminem. Diddy is a striking and strong figure in the business. A cosign from him could launch nearly anybody's profession. Anyway, the wild stories and obscure strategic policies he has been blamed for have tormented his vocation. It's been noticed that once Diddy gets inebriated, he loses all control of himself, and his flashy side comes in his 2023 single demonstration, terrible, highlighting the city young ladies. Diddy is by all accounts profoundly inebriated. As the video closes, he is discovered on camera, utilizing the word daddy and remarking on a man's tasty lips. Music. We hold the little canine down as you from home music. For your lips is delicious, your teeth is white. You know you all Diddy has 7 youngsters, with 4 unique ladies. It's been asserted that his most youthful girl, the wonderful child love another of Diddy's many names, changes over the course of the years, was purportedly